It is Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank, WCCS 101.1 FM and AM 1160. And we're Facebook Living this, so if you want to watch the appearance by these Indiana senior high students and Miss Hickson, why, by golly, do that. Facebook Live at our Facebook page. It'll get posted later today, too, so you can watch it then. Emily Hickson is here, now pinch hitting for Mr. McElhenney. Hickson. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to have you with us here today.
Good to be here.
You've got 4 people with you today.
I do. We have a little bit smaller group than we normally bring.
Yeah. Get a little bit closer to that microphone there. Get out your big voice like you've got a loud classroom that you need to calm down.
I can handle that.
There you go. Well, this group is not loud. I had the Indiana theater students in the 6 o'clock hour this morning. They were sound asleep.
Really?
Yeah.
That's surprising. Well, they were probably up late
Were
last
you here?
night.
No, I wasn't here.
You weren't here.
I wasn't here this morning. I'm only in the ensemble, but no, I know the people who came, and before like 9 o'clock in the morning, everybody is completely asleep.
Don't talk to them. Well, Emily, what do you have for us today?
Well, I have Halle Berry. She's going to tell us, not Halle Berry,
Halle
Angelo.
Berry is
She
here.
is beautiful, though. She is going to talk to us about THON.
No pressure,
No
Halle, but
pressure.
you have to be Halle Berry now.
Yes.
Halle, good morning to you.
Good morning.
It's good to have you with us. THON has happened, right?
No, THON is happening next Friday, March 23rd.
Oh, it's next Friday the 23rd.
Yes.
But you're in the process, so you're amping up for it.
Yep. We're getting excited. We just got an email that our T-shirts are ready, and we're having Tiny Thon at East Pike School today, so we're getting really excited. Yep.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
That's fun. Now, for those listeners who don't know what THON is, explain.
So THON, it comes from Penn State's THON, which we raise money for pediatric research and treatment. So we have a mini-thon at our school where we stand on our feet for 6 hours because we're trying to represent that when a kid is sick, they don't have a break. So we want to represent that by standing for 6 hours in honor of them and just raising money and dancing with them. And hopefully we reveal a good number to send back to Penn State because it goes to the Four Diamonds Fund at Hershey Hospital.
Yeah, and THON is actually short for marathon.
Yep.
I mean,
Dance marathon.
That's where that comes from.
Yes.
Yeah. So tell me what's going on now. Well, what are some of the things that will be happening?
So at THON, every hour we have a dance that our design team has created, and so it's actually for us to stretch and get pumped up for the next hour. So every hour we have an activity. This year we're broadcasting a teacher hour, so we're having like relay races against each teacher. And then my favorite portion of the night is the luminary walk. So everyone goes outside to the track, and it's lit up by lanterns with names written on them of people who have survived cancer or people who are still have cancer or have not won the fight. But we want to honor all the people that we are doing this for.
Wonderful. Now, the money raising aspect of this, how is that done?
So we go out and we ask people to sponsor us, or we ask family members. We have online donations. And then a lot of the businesses in Indiana are very generous, and they donate food or they help sponsor us for our events.
So somebody listening right now who hasn't been approached, they can go online and they can make a donation?
Yes, they can. It's broadcasted on my Facebook and our teacher's Facebook, and we also have a Twitter that people can follow.
Right. And you're Halle Berry.
I'm Halle, Halle Angelo.
Halle Angelo. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So that's an easy thing to do, and we hope that people do that.
Yes, thank you.
Wonderful. Thanks
Thank
for
you so
coming
much.
in. We appreciate that. And you're back on the plate here.
I am. I'm going to take a moment now and talk a little bit about Science Club.
Okay.
We recently went to the Pennsylvania Junior Academy of Science Region 9 competition. We came and talked to you a little bit about that before we went. And we were very successful. We had 17 of the 22 students were able to move on to the state competition, which we are going to be doing in May. So we're excited about that. I also wanted to share that coming up in April, on April 2nd, we're going to have an opportunity for the public to come and see some of the student research, some of the things that are going on at the high school. That's going to be actually at IUP. It's kicking off IUP's Research Week, and it's going to be on the first floor of Wyatt Hall from 4:30 to 5:30 on that day.
Okay. Wonderful.
Yeah. And I brought 2 students with me, and they're going to talk about 2 upcoming competitions. We actually are competing with THON a little bit because it's going to be next Friday as well, which is our first one coming up. So Audra Moore is going to talk to you a little bit about that.
Okay, Audra, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Now, what do you play in Adam's Family?
I am an ancestor.
Oh, there you go.
One of the zombies that comes on at the very beginning.
There you go. Performances the next 3 nights and Saturday afternoon too. So, but that's not why you're here.
Nope, not this time.
All right, so tell me.
Next weekend, next Friday, the same day as THON, we are going to PJAS, which is the Pittsburgh Regional Engineering and Science Fair, which is going to be at Heinz Field, and there's a part where we can go and explore the Carnegie Science Center. But every single person, we've had a research project that we have spent the beginning of the year working on with the club and with other people. And after PJAS, which we went to a couple weeks ago, this is the next fair before we have some of our students go to states. But this is where we have trifolds and we have posters that we set up and we talk about all the different research that we've done on our different topics and the different categories. But it looks like a lot of fun. This is my first year in science club as a freshman, and I'm super excited to be able to go next week.
All right, what's your project?
My project was on the effects of colored lighting on flame retardancy in fabrics.
Oh.
To see if the color of light you expose something that's been chemically treated to be resistant to fire, if different colors of light you expose it to will have any sort of effect on how long the treatment can last.
Wow, that sounds a fascinating topic. A lot
Depends
of work.
on who you are.
A lot of work too, huh? Depends
yeah.
on who you are. She says. Fascinating to some, maybe not to others.
It depends. That's under biochemistry and chemistry, but there's also regular biology, botany, engineering, computer technologies, and a lot of other categories that students are in.
Tremendous. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much. Now, our other student is?
Our other student is Kate Metzger, and she's going to talk a little bit about our state competition.
All right. Very good. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to have you with us. What's going on at the state competition now?
Okay, it's the we did the PJAS region competition in a couple weeks ago.
That was Slippery Rock, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And then this is the second level of that, and some of us made it to states. I think there's 17 of us that made it to states, and we go to Penn State, and then it's 3 days, and we present our work again, and yeah.
Mm-hmm. So of those 17, you're one of them, I assume.
Yeah.
What's your project?
I researched vermiculture, which is basically composting with redworms.
Mm-hmm.
So I was researching different kinds of beddings that would, which one would they do best in.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And did you find one?
No. I had issues with 2 of my groups.
2 of your worms?
2 groups of my worms.
It was a worm rebellion in your project. This is what you're telling us.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's part of science too, isn't it?
Yep.
Dealing with things of that nature. All right. So you're going to take 17 students up there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What else about it? Anything exciting about
it?
How many years have you gone to this?
This is my second year.
This is your second year?
Yeah.
And you're a sophomore?
I'm a junior.
You're a junior?
I didn't do this my first year. I didn't know about it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I enjoy
I
this.
know. My son went to it a few years, too. It's good stuff, and to get together and be a Penn State student is kind of cool, too.
Yep.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you.
If you ask me what my favorite thing about going to Penn State,
it's the ice cream.
It's the ice cream.
Yeah.
Always the ice cream. I'd eat it for breakfast if they let me.
You better get Connor up here pretty quick.
Yeah. Connor's going to talk about our student perspective at IHS.
All right. Connor, good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Wonderful.
Awesome. So I will just be talking real briefly about our custodians at IHS. Mm-hmm. And this is something I don't think a lot of people understand and what their role is at our school. And while preparing for our school store launch that we had a couple months ago, I stayed after till about 6 or 7 p.m. and realizing that they're custodians in almost every single room throughout the evening. And I talked to a lot of teachers and even our principal, Mr. McElhaney, about it. And I didn't realize that they stayed throughout the night cleaning our school every single day. And going to other schools for different competitions for music and seeing some of the dirty floors or desks makes me realize that we're really fortunate for having them here. Mm-hmm. And I do want to try to see if we can do something with SGA and being able to thank them and just give them a little recognition, because they're the people behind the scenes at our school who really don't get a lot of recognition for what they do. And I think it's one of the most important things, because imagine walking into school and having the whole area be dirty. Just want to be a clean environment for school and just being able to learn.
And that's a school safety issue, too.
Definitely.
Yeah. Wonderful. So, a big salute to the custodians.
Definitely.
Good that you should think in that way, because you're right. Not a lot of people might consider that.
Definitely. And we just want to try to get the word out and try to let everybody know that they are always helping out in the evening and all that through SGA. So, we're very excited about that.
Tremendous.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Not really, sir. Thank you.
Good. Recognition for the custodians is long overdue. isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Okay. What else? Anything to wrap up our visit
I
today?
think we have it covered. The musical, we talked about that this morning. So
Sure.
it was an excellent hook. We got to see a little bit of it yesterday in school. The students got a preview, and I would encourage anyone to go out. It looks like it's going to be a really fun and entertaining show.
Yeah. Next 3 nights, 7:30, and I think 1:30 on Saturday.
On
afternoon,
Saturday.
is that right?
Yep. That's when I'm going.
That's when you're going?
Yep.
Yeah. Less possibility that a deer's going to run out in front of you
Yes.
on the stage at the show.
That's right.
Our Indiana Senior High visit. Thank you so much for bringing the kids up. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
It is Indiana in the Morning, presented as always by First Commonwealth Bank here on WCCS, AM 1160, FM 101.1. Everybody's waving goodbye on Facebook Live right now. There you go. Josh is doing the job there.